team, Dr. Banky, administrators of this very fine institution, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to be here. And with all due respect to Dr. Banky and to all of the anxious graduates that are waiting to formally celebrate, I assure you that my remarks tonight will be shorter than the introduction. But I am honored and thrilled to be here. And you can feel in this room on this particular occasion that this is nothing short of an shucky-ducky evening. One of the people who interviewed me used to ask, he had a rather British accent, he said, "Mr. Cain, what does shucky-ducky mean?" I said, "It means that I am happy to be here." And then he asked in his British accent, "Then why not just say that?" I said, "Because it's more fun to say, shucky-ducky." But I'm thrilled to be here, and I am honored for this invitation. Dr. Benjamin Mays of Morehouse College was president of Morehouse when I was a student there. Dr. Mays used to challenge the young men of Morehouse when he would say, "Let it be borne in mind that the tragedy of life does not lie in not reaching your goals. The tragedy lies in having no goals to reach for. It's not a calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity to have no dreams." These graduates all have goals and dreams. Part of it is due to the tutoring, the coaching that they receive from you. Part of it comes from the divine inspiration of God Almighty. Part of it comes from their own internal DNA and desire. But from this point forward, as Dr. Robert Schuller of the Crystal Cathedral used to say often, "If it's going to be, it's up to me. If it's going to be, it's up to me." And so this evening, I would like to offer the graduates of 2014 3 lifelong news nuggets. News nugget number 1 is up to you. Your parents and your relatives and your supporters got you to this point. But now the choices that you make will be choices that you make. Most of the nagging is over. Most. The encouragement is not done. But whatever happens to you from this point, it is up to you. And you also got here by the grace of God. So make sure that you keep your hand in His hand. God and your parents gave you this magnificent start in this wonderful nation, at this wonderful school. It is now up to you. News nugget number 2. Life is about choices. Life is about choices. The fact that you're here this evening indicates that you have made more right choices in your life so far than you have made choices that were left over. But it's up to you now to make those choices. You're going to feel at times that you may not have all of the information you need in order to make the right choice or to make the right decision as you pursue your dreams, your goals. Remember what was written in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. You're not going to always have all the answers. You're not going to always be certain that you're making the right choice. And even though many of you have dreams and goals, as you pursue your goals, you will come to realize that there is a gap between a goal that you can define, that you can put a plan together for, and you can go after. But that dream is somewhere beyond the goals that you already know about. And the thing that should inspire you are the words of Proverbs. Lean not on your own understanding. And the distance between goals and dreams is called faith. Never let go of your faith. The third and final news nugget. Life is just a minute. You see, when I was graduating from high school, like many of you, you may have had the feeling that you're going to live forever. That old man time wasn't going to bother you. But every day we read and hear about people who suddenly and unexpectedly leave this world. And as I often remind people that no matter how long we are here, whether we are here a short 18 years, 25 years, 50, 60, 56, 80, 90, or as my grandmother was here 114 years, 104 years. 104 years defined her minute. Because you see, when you look at that timeline called eternity, your life, your time on this earth is just a minute relative to eternity. That's why you must make the right choices. And remember, the world doesn't owe you anything. Your parents don't owe you anything other than moral and spiritual support. Did I get an amen over here? They only owe you moral and spiritual support from this day forward, because as I mentioned in the very first nugget, it's up to you. Life is just a minute, no matter how long you're here. Only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon you, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to you to use it. You must suffer if you lose it. Give an account if you abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but your eternity is in it. Have a shucky-ducky life.